Good morning, everybody, and welcome to online school. I hope that you are well and warm. So as we start our day, can we please sit down nicely with our legs crossed and our backs nice and straight? And can we start by saying a prayer and saying, thank you, God, for all that we have, for every beautiful thing that's in our life, for our family and our friends and our health and our food and our school and our just everything that we have. So let's put our hands together and close our eyes and let's say, thank you, God, for this new day as we come to school and play. Please be with us all day long through every story, game and song. Please allow all the happy things we do to make you, our Father, happy too. Amen. Well done. Now that we're sitting and we said our prayers, can we sing good morning to each other and sing like we're full of life and alive, not like this. Okay, let's do it. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Well done. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty cold. Got a beanie on my head, jacket and jerseys, long pants and boots, and I'm still feeling chilly. Let's sing our weather song and then we can talk about the seasons together. So let's sing our weather song and then we'll talk about the seasons. Let's put our hands together and say, what's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it windy? Is there rain or are there clouds? When you use your eyes to see and look outside, what do you see? I know that depending on where we stay or live, the weather will be different. So we are going to talk about the weather that we are seeing here. So, is the sky green? No, it's blue. Are there clouds? No, not where we are. Is the big bright yellow sun shining to give us light and heat? Yes. Is it raining? Is it snowing? No. It is sunny. Clear blue skies and sunny. There's no snow or fog or wind. There's no clouds. It's not raining and it's not overcast. It is sunny. Then let's look at our seasons. So even though the sun is shining and it's seemingly hot, why is it so cold? Because of the season, and the seasons change during the year. There are 4 seasons in a year. There's summer, autumn, winter and spring. And sometimes when we here in South Africa and we have got winter, other places like Europe and America and Canada all have summer. And then when our seasons change, so do theirs. So now we are in winter. So we are going to sing our song, our winter or our season song. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. Let's go. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. Round their names go in a ring. All together, let us sing. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. So we are in winter, and as cold as it is now, we can get very excited that in September, it is going to be spring. And in spring, the weather starts to get warmer. So that's really exciting. So it is, the weather today is sunny. The season is winter. Let's look at our months of the year. There are 12 months in a year, which is 5, a whole hand, a high five, plus another high five is 10. So we've got 10 fingers, plus another 2 is 12. There are 12 months in the year. And let's sing them together. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So we have had January, it was the first month of the year, then February, then March, then April, then May. The last month was June, and now we are in July. And July starts with a jumping jim, for July. And soon, it's going to be August. But we are in July, and that is the 7th month. So we've had January, February, March, April, May, June, July. And today is a 2 and a 1, 21. It's the 21st of July. So can we clap our hands and count to 21 together? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well done. Okay, so we've done our weather, we've done our seasons, we've done our months of the year, and the date today is the 21st of July. The time of the day is either we can have morning, afternoon, or evening. In morning, we wake up. We get up, we get dressed, we eat breakfast, we brush our teeth, and we go to school. In the afternoons, we go home and we can play outside and have fun. And in the evenings, we need to eat supper and bath and then climb into bed and go to sleep. Let's do our days of the week. Do any of you know how many days there are in a week? Are there 2? No, are there more than that? Are there 4? Even more? 5? More than 5? Are there 7? Yes, there are 7 days in a week. Can we sing our days of the week song together? Let's do it. Let's go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days in a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Our 5 week and school days and our 2 days on the weekend. So let's look at what day it is today. We started our week on Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday. So can you guess what day it is today? What day comes after Tuesday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is the day that's in the middle of our school week. We've had 2 days and we're on the 3rd day, and then there's 2 more days after this until the weekend. So it's Wednesday. Okay, we'll move it down. So we've covered all of this. Let's move on to our theme. So we are learning about reptiles. So remember we were saying the reptile family has a range of different animals that form part or are in groups that form part of reptiles. 2 of them have shells on their back. Can you guess what they are? One of them lives in water and the other one on land. A turtle and a tortoise. They've got a hard shell on their back, but then they've also got their body that is covered in scales like all other reptiles. Then we've got the group of crocodiles, and they're called crocodilians, and that is crocodiles and alligators form part of the same family. So we've got crocodiles, got snakes. There's a whole range of different snakes, big, small, long, thin. There's a whole lot of them around the world, different snakes in different countries, some of them that are very venomous, some of them that aren't. So we've got snakes, they're also covered in scales. How many legs do snakes have? None. So reptiles either have no legs or they have 4. Can you show me 4 fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a crocodile has 4 legs. What about a lizard? Has 4 legs. What about a turtle or a tortoise? 4 legs. And a snake has got 0. None. Because they slither. So a reptile, the name reptile means to slither or crawl. That's where it gets its name from. So we've got a big crocodile or alligator that goes snap, snap. We've got a slithering snake. We've got a tortoise or a turtle, and they have a big shell on their back and they walk very slowly. So turtles are actually, they're swimmers and they live in the water, but they only come onto the beach to lay their eggs. So they come out of the water and they go onto the beach and they dig a big hole and they drop their eggs in and then they cover it and then they go back into the water. So they're very good swimmers, but they find it difficult to move on land. Tortoises move on land, but they also don't go very fast. They go very slowly. They've got a very big heavy shell on their back, but on their skin it's covered in scales, same as all the other reptiles. And this is a very big lizard. We get some garden lizards, tiny little lizards, and then you get very big lizards that almost look like the size of a crocodile, like a Komodo dragon. These are all reptiles. And then we've got our very cute fun friend, the chameleon. And you know what is special about a chameleon? They can change color depending on where they are in their environment. So they have adapted to camouflage themselves to protect themselves from danger. So if they're on a brown branch, they can turn brown. Nobody can see them. If they are on a green leaf, they can turn green. They can change their color to protect themselves from danger. A chameleon. They've also got very long tongues that shoot out, grab insects, and pull them back into their mouths. Okay, so when we're looking at reptiles, their bodies are covered in scales. These are the things that make them the same, and that is why they are in the same group. They've got scales. They lay eggs. Some of them don't come out of eggs, but most of them do come out of eggs. They are oviparous, which means that their young are born alive out of an egg. They're egg laying. They have ear holes instead of ears. Some of them don't have ear holes or ears. They feel by vibration. So they feel or hear by moving, by movement. They have 4 legs or no legs, and they are cold-blooded. Are you cold-blooded? No, you're a mammal. You are warm-blooded. They are cold-blooded, which means that their body temperature is adapted to, or basically is, what's the word for it? So their body temperature, it changes with the environment. That's what the words are for it. So what happens is that they can't regulate their own body temperature. Our body temperatures stay the same, whether it's winter or whether it's summer. Obviously, we can get hotter and colder, but generally, we are able to keep our body temperature the same. They aren't. So what happens in the morning, on a winter morning, you'll see crocodiles laying on the banks of the river, and they're laying completely still. They can't move because they need to heat up. They're too cold. So they have to wait for the sun to come out and to shine on their bodies for them to warm up, and then they are able to move. If they lay in the sun and they get too hot, they will open their mouths wide, which will help cool them down, or they'll be in the shade, or they will climb into water. If they are too cold, they will lay in the sun. So they are cold-blooded. That's why if you look in your garden, you'll see lizards that are laying in the sun, especially in winter, to try and warm up. These are reptiles, okay? So now, what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at the differences between a crocodile and an alligator. They're part of the same family, but they are slightly different, okay? So when we look at them, they have a very long body. This would be the size of like a baby crocodile that would come out of an egg, and then they would get bigger and bigger and bigger. But when they are born, they look the same as their mom or dad, but they just need to grow bigger. With an amphibian, like a frog or a newt or a salamander or a toad, they're different to reptiles because they have soft skin, they don't have scales, they can breathe underwater and swim like a fish, but their life cycle is different. They go through a process called metamorphosis, which means that they're not just born and they don't just look exactly like their adults, like an adult, like their mom or dad. They go through a process of turning in to that specific species. So a frog, when the egg hatches, it isn't a frog that comes out, it's a tadpole. It's got like a little head and a tail, and the little tadpole gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it changes and adapts, and then it starts to grow little arms and legs, but it still has a tail, and then it transforms into a frog. It goes through a process of metamorphosis. But reptiles, when they are born, they look exactly the same, even from a baby to an adult, okay? So they have a very, very big jaw, with a strong jaw with big sharp teeth. They've got a big swishing tail, and the tail helps them to swim in the water. Their body is covered with scales. They've got 4 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are cold-blooded, and they lay eggs. Okay, so now, when we look at these two, it says here, I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll show you the picture closer. Crocodile. Crocodiles are large, meat-eating reptiles. So when you look at their food, they are predators. So they prey on other animals. They live mostly in freshwater rivers and lakes in Africa, Asia, and Australia. All three of those continents have the starting letter A. Annie Apple. Africa, Asia, and Australia. Using very powerful jaws filled with sharp teeth, they hunt fish and larger animals at the water's edge. And how they hunt is they lay very still in the water, quietly laying there. And as something comes to the river bank or to the river edge, then they jump out and then they take it and catch it and pull it into the water. They can grow up to 7 meters long, but on average they are about 5 meters. The eyes on the top of their head allow them to see while they are hiding in the water. And crocodiles have a nasty bite, but they are unable to chew. Okay, so they can't chew, they can bite, and it's very, very strong. They can't chew, they swallow things. So that is a big crocodile. Can you see their eyes on the top of their head? So they can put their whole face under the water and keep their eyes above the surface of the water so that they're able to see what's going on. Now let's look at alligators. Alligators may look similar to crocodiles, but there are some differences. An alligator has a shorter snout and its lower teeth are hidden when its mouth is closed. Alligators live in lakes and swamps of southern the United States and parts of Central and South America. So in South Africa we get crocodiles, but overseas they get alligators. They have webbed feet for good swimming and tough bony plates along their back. They are smaller than crocodiles. They grow to the average length of 3.6 meters, but they are also very dangerous. So to distinguish, that is an alligator, okay? To distinguish between a crocodile and an alligator, a crocodile's face is wider and an alligator's face or jaw is more narrow. It's thinner. That's the one thing that you'd be able to, how you'd be able to tell them apart. Okay, so now that we're talking about crocodiles, can we do our song, 5 Little Monkeys Swinging in a Tree, Teasing Mr. Crocodile? You can't catch me. Here's Mr. Crocodile. He's going to sit on my leg. He's going to be watching you. Let's do it. 5. So show me 5 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. You can't catch me. Quietly along came Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be. Snap! Uh-oh. 4. Show me 4 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. You can't catch me. Along came Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be. Snap! Oh, how many are left? 3. 3 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. You can't catch me. Along came Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be. Snap! 2 little monkeys, show me 2 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. You can't catch me. Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be. Snap! 1 little monkey, the last one, swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile. You can't catch me. Along came Mr. Crocodile, as quiet as can be. Snap! Missed me! And that little monkey managed to escape. So we have learnt about reptiles. We learnt a little bit more about crocodiles and alligators. Yesterday we learnt about snakes. And tomorrow we're going to learn about tortoises and turtles. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!